My name's Deborah Winks and I'm the Family Support and Parenting Manager for Flying Start Wrexham. I've created 10 top tips to support you when working from home. I'm a mum myself and I have been increasingly working from home over the last few months and know how difficult it is to balance everything. I'm hoping to share these top tips with you in the hope that you'll find something in there that you can take away and support yourself in your own homes. So number 1 is create a to-do list to keep yourself focused. I would recommend starting the week with a to-do list, prioritise and keep to your list so you know what you've got and what timings you've got available. Number 2, have a defined start and end to your day. So I would recommend making sure you do everything you would normally do in the morning ahead of starting work. Get your breakfast, get dressed, sort out everything in the house. Keep to your start and end times and make sure you absolutely do this to keep into your normal day-to-day routine. So number 3, remember to take a lunch break and step away from your workspace to do this. So important. Treat yourself to a really nice lunch and take some space away just to recharge your batteries and give you a little bit of me time in the day. It's really, really important to try and do this. So number 4, use video technology when you can. Working from home is really, really tricky and we're used to seeing our colleagues on a daily basis. Sometimes now for working from home, a lot of people aren't having the same interactions on a day-to-day basis. I would really recommend creating a Zoom meeting or a Teams meeting or whatever platform you use to have a catch up with your colleagues. It doesn't have to be work related. In fact, I would suggest just a catch up and a coffee over a lunch break can make a massive difference in the way you're feeling in the day. Number 5, try and make a small office space so that you can separate work from home. Now I know this isn't practical for everybody. A lot of people don't have the space to do so. For me, I've made a tiny little office under the stairs and I'm really trying to utilise that for all of my work day-to-day things. For those of you who can't do that, I would really recommend sitting in the same spot every day and maybe finding a little box where you can pack everything into that box at the end of the day, so you're definitely having an end to your day and then your home life can begin. Number 6, acknowledge how hard the change to home working can be. It's a really difficult time for all, and I think that everybody is feeling difficulties for one reason or another. I think you have to accept that it's okay to say, I'm finding this really difficult right now. You're not alone in finding it difficult, and I think everybody needs to be kind to themselves and recognise that you are doing the best that you can. Number 7, take a walk at the end of your working day. This is something that I'm really, really trying hard to do. Normally, I would have probably about a 20-minute drive home from work, which would be the time that I have the safe space to reflect on the day, think about the challenges of the day and put to bed work Debs, ready for when I walk through the door as mum Debs. This is something that's really difficult now and a lot of us haven't got the opportunity to do it. I'm desperately trying at the end of every day to go for a quick walk around the block just to give me some headspace and to make that transition into my home life again, and it is really making a difference. So I would definitely recommend just spending 2 or 3 minutes walking around the block ready to begin your evening. Number 8, pack away your workspace and turn off all work-related devices. This is something that I find particularly hard with working from home, and if I'm not careful, I know my work and my home life can blend in much quicker than I've realised. I'm really making a conscious effort at the end of the day to turn off my work mobile and my laptop because it's really important for my own well-being to know that I'm not available in the evenings. Number 9, actively support your mental well-being. This is one for me that's been the biggest learning curve over the last few months. I am actively taking steps to be kind to myself and actively doing one thing each day to remind myself of the positive things that I've got in my life. It's a difficult one to begin with and sometimes it might feel a little bit false, but I would recommend looking at maybe some positivity quotes or thinking about something that's made you smile that day. Eventually it will become a habit and it will be something that becomes part of your day and makes you see things a little bit more positively. Number 10, don't suffer in silence. This is the one again for me that's probably the absolute most important out of all the 10 tips. It's really difficult and there absolutely is no manual in what we're supposed to do. It's really difficult and it's a difficult time for absolutely everybody. I recognise that for me it's really important to talk to my friends, and without my friends I think my well-being would definitely suffer. However, sometimes I'm my own worst enemy and I don't always do that. I recognise that it's okay not to be okay, but it's definitely not okay not to ask somebody for help. People are worried sometimes about asking for help, but I think that everybody feels exactly the same, and just having a really nice conversation with your friend or your manager or a family member can make things really change for you. I'm a manager and I know that for me my absolute priority is making sure that the staff I manage are okay, and I am always available for a phone call and to help, so just reach out to somebody if you need to. So I really hope these 10 top tips have helped you. I know for me, they've really helped me to feel better about things. And I know for myself and my son that a happy mum definitely produces happy children. And remember that you don't have to be perfect to be good enough.